my review of the Kerikit Teddy. This is a travel wallet style from Kerikit. It's one of the older styles. I will in this video show you how you can use this particular one, but I'll also compare it to the Milly, which is slightly more newer style that Kerry has available, and I'll also do some quick comparisons to the LYMIA Gabi and the JJB Spendy, just so you get a series. They're very similar in the ways that you can use them, so you get an idea of why you'd want the teddy. As I say, this is an older style from Kerry, but there is a campaign to get the teddy back. It is a very beautiful, soft leather wallet purse that can be used crossbody. It has the D-rings. So starting with that, when you buy the teddy, you get a leather crossbody strap with it. It's not adjustable, it's just a straight leather strap. Because of the D-rings, you could quite easily add, if you wanted to jazz it up with something like the Webster straps with bright colours, or some other woven strap that you buy somewhere else, just to have something different. It's quite a large purse, but it does fit the larger Kerikit bags really easily. It goes into most of the sort of stretch pockets and some of the outside pockets as well, and some of the bigger bags. May not be the best style one for the smaller midi bags, but it certainly will fit inside. But they're more akin to having like a poppy or a smaller little wallet with it. So, teddy comes with the gold hardware, the Kerikit logo. On the front you have a little zipper pocket with the Kerikit zipper pull. Here, this is done with the Kerikit champagne lining, all the way over actually. Zip in there, the zipper on top, and a little press stud pocket on the back. Inside, again the champagne lining, you have two sections. That's an open one, and there's a little fabric divider, and in this one on the back wall you have a little card holder that holds, it will hold sort of 2 or 3 cards, depending how you put it. They're quite generous, so you'd easily get multiple cards in each of those slots if you needed to. So, starting with what you might want to use this for, obviously a purse. You can put things in it, either loosely or inside something else. I currently have a little bit of change in this front pocket. Some people are worried about putting coins into things like this because obviously that can then stain if the coins are dirty. Certainly sort of post-lockdown, we're not expecting much use for coins and changes. It's already kind of used tap cards and stuff, so I think cards is kind of probably the more way forward, but there's always the need for coins at some point. But I've got a couple of coins that are sitting in there, but just to show you, if you would prefer to put it in a coin purse, as a JJB one, that does sort of fit in there, so you can have that separately on the front, or if you're using a coin purse you might just want to stick it somewhere inside there. Now I'm filming with my normal phone, which is an iPhone 11. I'm using my work phone, which I think is an iPhone 8, so I can easily put that. So I'll use that for demonstration purposes. When I use it at work, I actually carry both phones in here because I have separate phones and I need both of them with me all the time. I put that I prefer to put in the back pocket. Now an iPhone 8 will actually allow you to still do up the press stud, but the bigger phones won't obviously do that. There's quite a small phone, the iPhone 8. But you can put that inside as well. I'm going to put it in the slip pocket for now, in there. If you carry obviously more than 3 cards, or you don't want to use that particular slot, you put a B charged or a poppy, probably would fit in there as well. I often carry a pen in the bottom at work because you never know when you might need a pen. Put that down in there. And then either of these actually, I've discovered these, again, sort of post-lockdown, we're all going to be carrying antibacterial wipes and stuff, but soap is actually the best defence on washing your hands, and sometimes, particularly public toilets, there isn't always soap in the dispensers. Certainly here in the UK that's not an uncommon thing, and I can't imagine that's going to improve going forward. And you might not want to touch the dispenser if they're not automatic, you might not want to touch it. But I found these on Amazon where you literally get these little boxes. You get a pack of 10, there's tons of them. They're like a little sheet so you just use the hot water, and there's enough in each sheet to wash a hand, particularly with small kids as well. And I have 3 kids, but even at work, we don't have the best dispensers at work, although I've heard rumours they're changing things at the moment, but we'll see what they're like when we return to the office. Even that would easily just sit in there. Or equally, obviously quite popular, Bath and Body Works antibac. Everyone used to laugh at me for the amount of things these I used to have in my house. My husband was like, why do you need all these antibacterial bottles? They're everywhere. Now he never goes out the house without one. There always a reason for these things. But that's in there, and I could quite easily add, I've just got some other bits down here. Lip gloss might be also another urgent thing to put in there. So basically on one side, I shall put that back on the other side. I've got a coin purse on one side, a B-charge with extra cards in it. On that side, I've got a phone in the back pocket, I've got my lippy, a pen, and an antibacterial, all sitting in there. There you go. That is the teddy. I'm now going to show you some of the little bits that you might also be interested in putting in here as well. So I'm going to take a few of these bits out because there's quite a lot in here. So if you're travelling and you want to use it as a travel wallet, I can't actually find my passport at the moment, but these are passport size notebooks that I have actually used for my Milly, but they are the same size as the new passports, just to show you that fits in there quite happily. Okay. You could get, if you took the antibacterial out, you could probably get quite a few in there actually. Probably four of those. I haven't got a boarding card or an old boarding card to try actually, but I don't know whether a boarding card would fit in there as well. They might actually, because it is quite long. Take that out. That's the passport bit. You could also, if you weren't doing that and you were using the coins in the front, you can certainly put medication. That's a Nurofen strip, quite happily fits in there to carry around with you. Spritz a bottle of perfume in case you might need one of those. That goes in there quite happily. If I'm using the card slots, I obviously get quite a lot of extra room. I've actually managed to get the antibacterial, a spritzer, my lip gloss, a pen. Cards would go in there. And you could put the coins loose in there. Again, very versatile. It's actually quite stuffable. My phone is still sitting in this back pocket here. Hasn't moved anywhere. It's a lovely wallet. It's a good size if you like larger size wallets. So just to show you size comparisons, this is the new Gabi. I actually have it in 2 colours. This is the Boss Up, I think. So there you go, just so you can see the size difference. This is not crossbody, it's just got the one D-ring that you can put a wristlet onto, and there's no way to kind of make it into a crossbody actually. But it's a similar layout. It's got the ID thing on the back, it's got the zip on the top, and it's got the zip in the front. The only thing I would say for people in the UK with the Gabi is if you put notes in it, this one is absolutely fine because obviously you saw the passport height. These are designed more for American notes, and I find particularly the £20 note is right at the very top. So the 10 and 20, which are slightly bigger, they are quite close to the top. Not enough that you'd be ripping the notes, but just be bearing in mind with the Gabi, it's not got the height which you get with the teddy. JJB Spendy. These also, again, these can be crossbody, although you have to have the corresponding set pieces to get the long strap. It has the D-rings, and like the Milly, it hangs kind of upside down. That way, this is in the olive. But the advantage of these, obviously, is they're washable. Leather's not. But it does have the waterproof lining, so you can wipe out marks from inside the thing. And the leather is very robust on the Kerikit bags, so it should be fine. But just to give you a size reference to a B Spendy, which you can also put a phone into. I've still got this quite stuffed. I would never get what's in here. My phones fit in the B Spendy, but I would get the rest of it in there. Okay. So the Milly The Milly's slightly different. The Milly comes with a wristlet strap and a long, slightly adjustable crossbody strap. So you can choose how you want to use it, and it's got this beautiful little tassel on the end. It hangs crossbody. It hangs obviously upside down that way. It has a coin thing on the back, just there. Really coins in it. I tend to use this more for carrying like planning stuff around with me. Don't know why, I've just found that more beneficial, particularly when I've been on the train. And normally, obviously I've been raiding it because we're working from home continuously at the moment. But I've got 2 passport size notebooks in here. One is a calendar and one's just a notebook. I've used the card slots. Got a picture there. I'm carrying a pen inside. I've raided my headset that's normally in here, but I've got a hair tie. I've got the adapter from that. I've got screen wipes, emergency feminine item, and normally the little clicker I use, which I'm using, just sits in there. But I have seen people put their their car key, wireless car key. Some of them do fit in there. It's not massive, it is. And then the phone in the Milly, unless you have the newer style, which has an elastic on this side to hold your phone, in this one you just have to kind of leave it there. And obviously I've also got 2 notebooks in there at the same time. Putting them on a bit. That's the Milly. So I don't think I would be, whilst I got the notebooks and that in there, I don't think I'd get anything like a spritzer or hand sanitizer in here. You could probably have the lip thing in there rather than some of the other bits. That probably would fit quite well. And the soap one actually probably fits quite happily in there too. Yeah, because it's much thinner. That quite happily fits in that little pocket as well. And obviously on the Milly, on top of the passport slots, you've got 6 card slots already in there. But you can quite happily also put a Be Charged in there, or if you don't use the notebooks, you can easily put more like that in there. So size wise, that's the Milly. They are very similar, just different styles. Very similar size. Obviously this, I've kind of unstuffed this now, but it did take quite a lot on the inside. Slightly more versatile for stuffing is the Teddy compared to the Milly. You're kind of a bit more stuck with the layout of the Milly, where you can be much more flexible with the Teddy. But size wise, they are literally the same height, width. So overall, I am really pleased with Teddy. It is one I use particularly for work, where I am more likely to take a purse out, put a crossbody strap on, and go around leaving my big bag on the side. If I'm going out just shopping, and then a small purse is absolutely fine. But that is ideal. I love it. So there you go. That is the Kerikit Teddy. And I'll put a quick shot of on the body for you as well. I'm 5'6", just for a size reference, so you can see where it falls, because the strap is not adjustable. Okay, thanks for watching.